just read a few other poems from this book, which has so many different kinds of poems. This one's called In Utopia. In Utopia, they don't got no rules. And Prime Minister Cameron's criminality, pure and simple, is reserved for politicians just like him. In Utopia, the monkey lies down with the rhinoceros, and the ghosts haunt the ghosts, leaving everyone else to fend for themselves. In Utopia, you lose the battles, and you lose the war too, but it bothers you less. In Utopia, no one tells nobody nothing. But I gotta tell you this. In Utopia, the plans are ornament and expectations. In Utopia, the plans are ornaments and expectations dissolve into whim. In Utopia, here is a pivot. In Utopia, love goes for the ride, but Eros is at the wheel. In Utopia, the words sing the songs while the singers listen. In Utopia, 1 + 1 does not equal 2 + 1. In Utopia, I and you is not the same as you and me. In Utopia, we won't occupy Wall Street. We are Wall Street. In Utopia, all that is solid congeals. All that melts liquefies. All that is air vanishes into the late afternoon fog. This one is called High Tide at Race Point, and it's for my friend Norman Fisher. A commercial with no pitch, a beach without sand, a lover without a love, a surface without an exterior, a touch without a hand, a protest without a cause, a well without a bottom, a sting without a bite, a scream without a mouth, a fist without a fight, a day without an hour, a park with no benches, a poem without a text, a singer with no voice, a computer without memory, a cabana without a beach, a bump with no road, a sorrow without a loss, a goal without a purpose, a noise without a sound, a story without a plot, a sail without a boat, a plane without wings, a pen without ink, a murder without a victim, a sin without a sinner, an agreement without terms, a spice with no taste, a gesture without motion, a spectator without a view, a slope without a curve, a craving without a desire, a volume without dimension, a Nazi without a Jew, a comic without a joke, a promise without a hope, a comforter without the comfort, the certainty without being sure, stealing with nothing stolen, the might have beens without the was, Mishnah without Torah, the two without the one, the silken without the silk, the inevitable without necessity, logic without inference, suddenness without change, a canyon without depth, fume without smell, determination with no objective, gel without cohesion, a cure without a disease without a trace, a mineral without a shape, a line without extension, persistence without intention, blank without emptiness, persistence without intention, border without division, a puppet without strings, compliance without criteria, a disappointment without an expectation, color without hue, an idea without content, grief with no end. The lie of art. I don't want innovative art. I don't want experimental art. I don't want conceptual art. I don't want abstract art. I don't want figurative art. I don't want original art. I don't want formal art. I don't want emotional art. I don't want nostalgic art. I don't want sentimental art. I don't want complacent art. I don't want erotic art. I don't want boring art. I don't want mediocre art. I don't want political art. I don't want empty art. I don't want Baroque art. I don't want mannered art. I don't want minimal art. I don't want plain art. I don't want vernacular art. I don't want artificial art. I don't want pretentious art. I don't want idea art. I don't want thing art. I don't want naturalistic art. I don't want rhetorical art. I don't want idea art. I don't want thing art. I don't want naturalistic art. I don't want rhetorical art. I don't want dull art. I don't want rhapsodic art. I don't want rigid art. I don't want informal art. I don't want celebratory art. I don't want cerebral art. I don't want formulaic art. I don't want sardonic art. I don't want sadistic art. I don't want masochistic art. I don't want trendy art. I don't want adolescent art. I don't want senescent art. I don't want grumpy art. I don't want happy art. I don't want severe art. I don't want demanding art. I don't want tempestuous art. I don't want incendiary art. I don't want commercial art. I don't want moralizing art. I don't want transgressive art. I don't want violent art. I don't want exemplary art. I don't want uplifting art. I don't want degrading art. I don't want melancholy art. I don't want chaotic art. I don't want provocative art. I don't want self-satisfied art. I don't want nurturing art. I don't want genuine art. I don't want religious art. I don't want authentic art. I don't want sincere art. I don't want sacred art. I don't want profane art. I don't want mystical art. I don't want voyeuristic art. I don't want traditional art. I don't want expectable art. I don't want hopeful art. I don't want irreverent art. I don't want process art. I don't want static art. I don't want urban art. I don't want pure art. I don't want ideological art. I don't want spontaneous art. I don't want pious art. I don't want comprehensible art. I don't want enigmatic art. I don't want epic art. I don't want lyric art. I don't want familiar art. I don't want alien art. I don't want human art. Drambuie. Not by train, nor by foot, not by starlight's fleet of beams, not by way of forest, nor by candlelight's flickering charm, did I come to you or lose you, but by my own wild stumbling. So this poem is called My Luck. It's a translation after Abraham Ibn Ezra, famous maybe mostly from the Browning poem. A medieval poem in Hebrew. At my birth, the stars played me crooked. If I'd have sold candles, it would never get dark. If I'd have tried to be a big shot, it would have been a blank. If I made shrouds, everybody lived forever. If I had a furnace store, you'd never need heat. If I went to the ocean to swim, the seas would part for me. If I were an arms dealer, there'd be world peace. song of the wandering poet for Thomas McNally. I must now to the greenwood go, and make a house of clay and stone, and lay upon the barren floor, and weep for what I have no more. There I will make a diadem of broken glass and borrowed hemp, remembering true times I've spent in wasted moments sweetly sent, torn by maelstroms, frail, unkempt. Lacrimae rerum. Oyster shells, line my way with oyster shells, until the morning falls away. And when the morning comes. And I'll end with this poem called Fare Thee Well. For Emma. Give me a hammer. Give me a bell. Listen to the chime. Listen to its spell. Give me an axe. Give me a tree. Watch logs catch fire by degree. Bleed a thought till it tells secrets of elation hiding in a shell. Find your way, make it swell. Give what you got, not what sells. Before you go, sing me a song. Time's almost over. Day's been long. No harder road ever will you see than the road you're on, far from me. Give me an axe, give me a tree. Watch logs catch fire by degree. Bleed a thought till it spills. Secrets of regret hiding in a spell. Who knows if we'll meet again? Don't know where, can't say when. Maybe never. Maybe in hell. Fare thee well. Fare thee well. Give me a hammer. Give me a bell. Listen to the chime. Listen to it dwell. Find your way. Make it sell. Give all you got till it swells. No harder road ever did I see than the one you're on, so far from me. Do me a favor. Sing me a song. Time's almost over. Day's been long. I don't know whether we'll meet again. Maybe we will. Somewhere in hell. I can't say how. And I don't know when. So fare thee well. Fare thee well.
My only bit of housekeeping is feel free to browse and buy books, and you can get them inscribed or defaced or whatever you prefer before paying upstairs on your way out. Do pay upstairs on your way out. We're moving in case you're here. Yeah, thanks again.
Now we can say we've shared the same house.